What's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics so you don't drown too. I am just a man trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. So just recently, something came up on my radar in which you had a tell as old as time. You had a tournament for a video game, and I know that I do different types of videos, but I'm gonna try to ease you guys into it who aren't initiated in the video game world. So you had a tournament for a video game, a team-based video game. You had one man with four women. And the dynamic was those four women turned, and even though the guy was giving them proper instruction and giving them, strategy, and they picked this guy, mind you, they picked this guy, and this guy is overall a much better player than them by far. They all did the shit that they do, where when you get a bunch of women in a group, right? It doesn't matter any type of common sense goes right out the fucking window, and it's very hard. You will be hard pressed to find a girl with a backbone that will go against the Hive. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
To make you happen. If there's 3 people diving Zaza, that means there's 3 people in our backline on Zaza.
They are going to explode Zaza in 0.2 seconds and then go on our supports.
They're not.
They are.
That's not how it works.
So, as you can hear from that little bit of the conversation right there, the only guy in the team who is much better than all of these women by far, and that's not the exception, that's just the standard. The standard doesn't need to speak, is saying that this girl named Zaza, who currently has 173 ping, right, which is terrible because Zaza's located in fucking Australia, whatever that fucking scratchy fucking thing that they play with, that fucking instrument that they, the instrument I'm talking about, that scratchy sounding instrument. Anyway, so she's a one trick, and what a one trick is in a video game, and a team-based video game, is you can have a wide collection of characters, but they only play one character. Now, did I mention that this tournament was for $40,000? So just to set the stage a little bit more clear for you guys, $40,000 is not, oh, we're just going to fuck around money. Not everybody in this day and age and in this economy can just have a good old time to fuck around, right? This is not money that a lot of people come by just randomly. People don't just sit there and just go, oh, you know what, it's worth $40,000. I'm just going to play around and dick around. However, in this case, that's exactly what fucking happened. So Zaza is a one-trick pony playing a character and she's not very good at the character, and he's telling them right now, if you play that fucking character instead of switching, they're going to dive you. Diving is when a whole team collapses on one fucking person and just makes them die immediately, and there's nothing they can really fucking do about it because they need to be saved. The problem is if you're not very good at playing a character that can get dived, don't fucking play them, especially in this game where you can switch characters on the fucking fly, find a weak link, and now it's 5v6. In which now you have 5 and they have 6, and now you're in a bad position because you have one less body to fight. To play these characters, for you guys who've played Overwatch, Black Widow is essentially, what's the character from Overwatch? The purple chick? Isn't it also Black Widow? No, who's the character from Overwatch? There's a character from Overwatch, Widowmaker. Widowmaker can be really good, but you gotta be phenomenal. You can't just be good with Widowmaker because then you're just a hindrance on the team. You're not on the point. You're not getting kills. Anyway, let's continue.
That is how it works.
The next day,
And Daredevil, they work that together.
Here comes Spider-Man. Here comes Spider-Man.
They work here.
Deleted. Fucking deleted. Fucking delete. Look. Spider-Man saw her. He was like, not in my neighborhood.
They work here.
And they tried to shift the blame, talking about basically it's his fault or whatever like this. Oh, mind you, multiple bodies of women, but they're sitting there saying that the strategy they have is bad. Or what he's doing is wrong, telling them they need to switch. Kingsman, dude called it like he had a time machine. Funny thing is, Zaza Stack was actually carrying on Widow that match. I bet you they probably wish he had not. I'm sorry. Funny thing is, Zaza Stack was actually carrying on Widow that match. I bet you they probably wish he was not kicked or after how he micromanaged them into consistent wins, even though complaining about their choices. I'm confused as to why she ran. Not even attempt to kick. Like, it's the one thing to lose a fight, but running from one in a tournament is craziness. It was Spidey and Daredevil. She was already dead when she shot at them. But that's Kingsman's point. Bucky can put up a fight against two guys, pushing him in a straight line. His bullets have AoE, and he gets up to 420 HP. His shift Earthbound's basically shutting down Spidey's entire kit. The reason why is because she fucking panicked. Because she's not built for this shit. That's the fucking problem. Kingman streamer kicked out a $40,000 Marvel Rivals tournament for telling teammate to switch off a Black Widow. So another thing about this is the girls were sitting there saying that he's bringing down the vibes. Kingsman needed that money because he needed to pay for college, and it would help him out, and he was struggling. Think they give a fuck?
Guys. Okay, guys. Pace and...
You see how that man moving? That man is 18-2. 18-2. Wait, hold on. So we got 5-4 with a Doctor Strange. Zaza Stack is 0-5. Deadpool 6-3. KC is 6-5. So you know what? I was actually wrong. I forgot this is not a 5-man game. This is a 6-man game. So you have one man with 5 fucking women, and none of those women stood up for fucking Kingsman. And then they sit there and go, anything you can do, I can do better. No, because the majority of women are not wired to work as a team and put people in fucking roles to what they're best suited as, because they all want to feel good about it. And even if women want to speak out about it, they will never go against the Hive. And this is a perfect example of that. And it doesn't matter what skin color they are. All women do this. And it's not all women. But when you get a bunch of women and you put them on a point somewhere, right? The Hive mentality kicks in. It's the super passive aggressive but rude type shit. I'm just a girl, but I'm gonna be fucking evil. Basically, they're all mini Pokebanes in my eyes.
Point proven. Pace and point proven right now. Do you understand?
No, it's
Well,
not.
you've been making
Get
questions.
him!
Both of them got a
How do
face.
you not see the problem right now?
Wait, first of all, it's
That ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be dead.
Yes.
I'm getting value because I'm 1v6ing.
Isn't peel.
Yo, my man is 18-2. My man is 18-2. And they're saying that he's getting value. Value from what? Value from what? Their other best player is Mother. Mother apparently only has 1 assist. She got kills, but what value is he getting from a 0-5 fucking Black Widow? With how you get no assists in a video game? How you get no assists from a character that all she got to do is shoot? So that means that she's not really a good shot. I mean, this is a reason why I stay away from those scan sniper killers, and I never really enjoyed them, even back in the Call of Duty when I was a clan leader type shit on Xbox Live. Even though there was just some people who were much better at sniping than me. You know, your 360 quick scopers and all of that shit. I could have learned it. It wasn't for me. I wanted to be playing when I'm playing King of the Hill. I want to be on the point. I want to make sure. I had a friend who was better at it than me. And I would have my friend, my friend name was Luis Dominguez. That motherfucker would sit there and would destroy people with the sniper, and he would be eating the fucking. I got a friend request that fucking dude. That dude was fucking hilarious, dog. Anyway, he had a role. He understood the fucking role, right? He would snipe people off of the point while I'm on the fucking point. And at the end of the day, after we pwned some fucking noobs, I would chase him around with the fucking sniper, being horrible at it while he makes fun of me. But we understood some people are better at some things than fucking others, right? Women don't understand that. You could have 10 women, and they proved this when they did the fucking, was it like the Survivor show where you had men versus women, and you had men who by day or by week 2 had a fucking like had shops and saloons, and you had women who sat there talking about we don't need men rule, men are better than, I mean, sorry, we don't need men, women rule, we're gonna be thriving. By week 1, you had multiple women having health issues from fucking water depravity or not no nutrition. They weren't able to eat. They had to beg the men for fucking food. And you had men out there capturing fucking alligators because they all assigned the role to each other and they all did what they were best at doing. And the ones that weren't very great at doing things, they still find their fucking roles to help out the group. And the men were giving them fucking food after all of that trash talking. And the fucked up thing is that between like the group of 10 women, there were 2 women who actually was built for this type of shit. And when they stood up to try to stop the fucking Hive, the Hive told them, there's no captains in this group. There's no this, that, and the third. We all gonna work together to make each other feel good. But they're not. They're doing the complete opposite of that. Okay.
Yes.
I'm getting value because I'm
The
1v6ing.
poke isn't peeling for you, bro. Yes, Sasa is 0-5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like 4 people are dying here.
Look at these comments. Kingsman couldn't hold back. Yikes. Accountability final boss. LOL, this got to be the funniest shit in the world. Kingsman, no, bro. You will crash out in the lobby. By the way, Kingsman and the FOoR in the field are the only one that does. So Mother apparently, which is funny because out of all of the women that they're talking about, apparently Mother must be the fill. Mother must be the fill. And it's ironic because, again, they asked for this guy to be on the fucking team. Right? They asked for this guy to be on the fucking team. They asked him to be on the team. Of course he wants to fucking win. Right? Imagine in a day and age where you can be, and this has always happened, so this is pretty much the standard at this point. And I don't care how bad some people fucking get at me for saying this. Majority of dudes are better at women in video games. Majority of dudes will never even get the chance. Won't even get the fucking air to breathe when it comes down to recognition, when it comes down to people noticing them. But a girl could just pull down her shirt ever so slightly, even if she don't got tits. We talking donations. We talking spotlights. Right? All for the fucking vibes. You know, it pisses me off. It's kind of like when I see mobile game ads and they're like, are you a gamer like me? I love games. And it's all fucking casual bullshit games like fucking Animal Crossing. And do you like cozy games where you could just sit down and just practically do nothing as the game plays itself? Now, mind you, this is not me shitting on Animal Crossing. It's a certain type of game or a certain type of gamers, right? They have no business playing games like this. They're not built for this shit. They're not. But they're going to play this because it's popular and they're going to ruin the experience for everyone. And because we live in such a soft fucking world right now, right? Where you got to make everyone feel good even when they're being shitheads. Even when the Hive is being shitheads. Because the thing that happened, they kicked Kingsman out of the fucking team. And the way that it happened was I forgot exactly who it was. One of their boyfriends, one of the girls' boyfriends called the organizer, and the organizer got Kingsman removed out of the tournament. And of course these girls fucking lost once he left. Of course, mind you, of course they lost once he left. So him being on the team, which it's funny, right? When you have one fucking player that can make all the difference, apparently. In a 6v6 game, they were barely winning with him. The second that he pretty much left, they just lost. But it was all for the vibes. Because they don't give a shit. Because money, when you live on Easy Street, $3,000 don't seem like much. Especially when you consider the fact that you have these girls who buy makeup and the makeup costs like $400, $500 something dollars, maybe some crazy shit like this. When you have guys paying their way, when they're, again, probably living with their fucking parents still. Anyway, Anyway.
Not even on Invis. Well, you're getting value because FOoR.
No. She shouldn't be dead.
Yes.
I'm getting
You're
value
only
because I'm
really good
1v6ing.
because isn't peeling for you, bro. Yes, Zaza is 0-5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like 4 people are dying here, guys. 4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent on Zaza.
So you just with those jackets?
And
4 of their resources are spent on Zaza. Zaza is a Black Widow. How much resources do you need to kill a Black Widow? You don't need to waste resources killing a Black Widow. You just need to catch her. What? 2 people, 1 person could kill delete a Black Widow. 1 character can delete a Black. Bro, this is the when I'm hearing these fucking harpies, right? Explain their way of thinking, their path of thinking. I only think of women who sit there when a guy will sit there and tell a woman, you vote for this type of shit. And then when you fuck around and find out and it comes on your doorstep, now you want to screech about it. This is the Martha Vineyard equivalent of this video game, right? Where all this bad shit can happen. They don't care about it until it directly affects them. Now, granted, they don't care about it right now, right? Because as far as they're concerned, it's women versus men. And then they're going to sit there and pretend, oh, why are men getting on fucking women? These girls have set girl gamers back. Anybody who's in these circles is going to look at this and be like, yeah, understand, this right here is going down in gaming history. Just like how they had the League of Legends all-female team who was a fucking frauds and they were all low elo, whatever the fuck it is, and they weren't very good, even though they propped them up all funny. This is going in the fucking log books, right? When the next civilization, when the people of the future comes and they dust off the hieroglyphics, right? They're gonna see this shit and be like, ew, the fuck was wrong with these women? I mean, our women are still fucking cooked, but what the fuck? They're gonna see this shit and they're gonna be like, this is fucking terrible. Hello, this gotta be the funny shit to work. Kings, okay. By the way, Kingsman, in the full, okay, embarrassing. Kingsman, stop.
win because they don't care about anything else.
That's not my house.
He's letting strap pull and put on Invis, and then they kind of split. So
Man, rough. Oh nah, y'all just terrible people.
Everyone thinks this guy's
I heard you splurge like a pun. That's just what happens.
That's such a good point. You're so right about that. And we're still gonna play Widow.
I need this for my college. I need this for my college. I have about 6 or 7 more years.
Imagine sitting there and laughing at somebody who's trying to get the money and doing something that he's good at and using his skill set to pay for college. You know, my mother used to sit there and say, what is it? You can't eat video games, right? This is basically that right there, right? Instead, my mother, I guarantee you, if my mother would have seen how big video gaming became right now, she probably would have supported me playing video games because I was I'm still a fucking monster at some video games that I play. Now I'm older though, but I think parents would have had a different view on video games if they would have known you can in fact eat video games if you're good at them or if you're entertaining enough. In this day and age, it is very lucrative. So, you know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about it is dudes used to get laughed at for playing video games, right? Before women was even known for playing video games, dudes used to get laughed at. Then women invaded the video game spots. And we're not talking about actual female video game players. We're talking about girl gamers. This whole group of women are girl gamers. They're not gamers at all. They're just there to invade the space. That's all that it is. Because they don't have the mindset to be video game players. They don't. They just don't. And typically, you'll be hard pressed to find women who have the mindset for this. And it's sad because the women who are actually putting in the fucking work, like for example, it's crazy. I'm thinking of women who are not even like they don't even show their goddamn faces. Right? They purposely don't show their faces. They let their work speak for them or their entertainment value speak for themselves. People like fucking Doki Bird, who will play multiple different games, but she has a competitive mindset. Or that's a VTuber. Or what was another fucking Botan, whatever her name is this fucking girl she's known notoriously for being a monster at FPS games, but she stopped playing FPS games because she found them boring at a point. But she's a complete monster at video games. She actually played a Street Fighter tournament and cried because she lost. That's how much she poured into it for playing these fucking video games. These video games ain't video games, dog. Oh, but you gotta play video games for fun. A lot of people play that for fun, sure, but we also play to win. They're not playing to win, so why would you even waste this man's time?
Popular.
Everyone thinks it's
I splurge like fun. That's just what happens.
That's such a good point. You're so right about that, and we're still gonna play with it.
I need this for my college. I need this for my college. I have a
Multiple women on the team talking shit. What are they doing? They're purposely muting the mic towards him as they talk their little passive aggressive shit because none of them have real backbones. But when they come together, they hate you. It's crazy. I'm sorry I failed to realize that I need to take proper accountability on here as well. Many of you saw my replies and they were defensive, deflective, and argumentative. I was busy fighting to defend myself, and I've deleted them now because I realized what you guys really wanted from me was a sincere apology. As a team captain, I have responsibility to make accommodations for all my teammates while advocating for my widow. I don't know what OTP means. I also need to better respect Kingsman's wishes. Once the team environment became disruptive, I needed to de-escalate with a solution for both parties. A simple, hey guys, let's try this game with Widow. Then the next one we can switch things up could have worked. Emotions were high and I failed to notice, which resulted in me snapping at Kingsman. Bullshit, because she has a history of doing this type of shit. Again, the idea that by default women are good people needs to be fucking scrubbed out of people's minds. Male and female included. There's a reason why you have girls that sit there and say they don't like hanging around girls because girls are catty, girls are manipulative, girls are deceptive. Women sit there and say that about women. I should have reprimanded the comments directed at Kingsman once the scrims were over. I needed to hold everyone accountable. I also apologize for calling Kingsman a loser, and I should have not read that chat in the first place. It was very disrespectful as Kingsman was just trying to win, and as a leader, I need to lead without emotion and a clear view. Women, I need to lead without emotions and a clear view. I would say probably 20% of women out of 100 are not capable of that. And yet they put themselves in positions where they're going to be seen the most. We've all had fucking women in positions of power that shouldn't have had positions of power, abusing positions of power. Right? They get a taste of that power and oh man, all bets are off. I said good vibes are important but failed to create that properly. No. Nobody wants good vibes if you don't work for it. You know what good vibes would be? Good vibes would be everybody working as a well-oiled machine. And after they're kicking ass, they're having fun while kicking ass. That's your good vibes. Good vibes is this fake fucking good feeling manipulation bullshit. Stupid. Before Kingsman video went out, I had already reflected, which is why I didn't realize you guys needed to hear it too. I'm sorry my Twitter fingers went first, but not this. I tried my best to be ready as a captain, preparing a spreadsheet with various comps and playstyles. Yo, get the fuck out of here. There is no way in hell you sat there and said that you labbed and you planned things out, and yet in a game all about adaptability, and mind you, I don't like games where you can just switch characters left and right because an ever-flowing strategy to me is not real strategy. In fact, Daigo Umehara, which is the Street Fighter legend, said, if you're playing a character to counter another player's character, you already lost. Now, mind you, Daigo, again, legend, Street, I think that was pretty much sums up what he said. What basically meaning, when if you're gonna play a character that's much better at countering another fucking character, your mindset, that's a loser mindset, pretty much in his head. But that's his philosophy. He had a very successful career in fighting games or video game esports or whatever like this. Me personally, I don't like the Overwatch style. We're gonna keep switching characters left and right because you have people who they don't learn and they're wasting people's fucking time and they're picking characters that they're not good at. You'll never know what the fuck they're really doing unless you watch them and you see every single time they die, they switch fucking characters just to die and they're not playing off of their team. They're not doing anything. But you mean to tell me you made a plan for a game that is ever flowing and changing and you couldn't tell the one trick to switch characters to be useful in a tournament that's $40,000? But I learned that being a team captain is more than strategies. It's about everyone on the team. They all need to have a say. Yo, bro, how do you have a how you a one trick strategy captain? How the fuck does that work? Readers added context they thought people might want to know. Even after the initial situation calmed down, CC continued to bully Kingsman and speak ill of him across social media. CC has a history of attacking other players talking trash. Well, goddamn. Goddamn. There's a weird double standard where the recluse gamer stereotype is applied almost excessively to men, regardless of their lifestyle, while those women who play the same games assume that they're exempt. All that energy to become T500 on PC and a controller, a lot. CC replied, wait, I'm pretty sure he spent all 20 years of his life inside playing video games, which is why he lacks social skills. Then get the fuck out. If you don't like that type, mind you, when guys do this shit, exactly like Wizard just said, they're made fun of, they're mocked, they're looked down on. Have you ever seen a lot of women's lifestyle, dog? They're fucking losers, dog. They're actually You have girls who consider themselves baddies by putting on a little bit of fucking makeup and got shit going on for themselves, but they parasite off of men who's willing to give them money. And they got the nerve to sit there and call men losers? A woman sits there and plays fucking video games. No one looks bad on her. A guy does it. All of a sudden, now they laugh at him for trying to go to college. They laugh at him for fucking 20 years of his life inside. I'm sorry. Most dudes don't find the club life exciting. They find it counterproductive. Have you ever again, they'll never understand. Pack it up. Same energy. Homeless man calling another homeless man a broke ass. That's insane. We all know they're only apologizing because everyone is against them. They thought the internet would take their side because usually internet sides with women over men, sadly. She thinks she is hot, which is ironic because women like CCFPS spend their streaming career pandering to the type of dude she refers to Kingsman as. But as soon as they aren't a super simp and agree with everything they say automatically, because she's a woman, they're losers with no social skills. They do that shit all the time. That's the thing. They do that shit all the time. What was there? There was another girl, a VTuber, another fucking VTuber. It's funny. The only women that I know in gaming are fucking VTubers at this point that I'm aware of, and it's this woman named Bow the Well. And Bow the Well is like this fucking degenerate fucking VTuber who is over sexual, whatever like this. And she tried to do something that involved putting men down. I forgot exactly what it was. I forgot exactly what the fuck it was, but I believe that I forgot what the controversy with Bow the Well was, but it was some shit recently where she basically said, oh, it was a guy or something, and it was some shit where you had a bunch of women just out of nowhere say that he was a rapist or some crazy shit. It was some bullshit. And you had other girls sit there and pile on and make accusations or whatever like this. And then when they got caught, they sat there and said, oh, it's not that big of a fucking deal. And then you come find out Bao was a misandrist because not most women, at least 20% of women, and that's a low number, are naturally misandrous. They are raised to think that they live in a world where consistently they have to put men down, where all of that their promotion, whenever it's something that promotes women, it's always at the behest of stepping on fucking men every single time. This is just something natural to them. So she was being a misandrist or whatever like this. And every time she opened her mouth, people, basically she kept saying things that kept getting worse and worse. And it's just like, come on now. Stop it. Apparently, asking your 0 to 5 widow to switch in a 40,000 tourney is toxic. Just go pro if you want to be competitive, bro. Shut the fuck up. Again, multi-numbers in the fucking name. Probably. How you fuck bot? This is a bot ass account right here if I've ever seen one. Holy shit. Are you fucking slow? It's a tournament for 40K. It's not supposed to be competitive? Fucking weirdos, dog. Do you want to have fun or do good and get life-changing amount of money? Very hard decision. Kingsman on Live just said Marvel devs just gave him units to buy magic skins. Also, don't see. Nah, that's not. No one gives a fuck about that, dog. I mean, the skins are nice. I think that's cool, but they cheated that man out of a tournament. Insane community note. No, we won a game once. I stayed on Widow, actually. She lost 7 out of 8 games. 7 out of 8 games. 7 out of 8 games. Typically, when you're playing these fucking type of games, right, out of 8, you want to win at least 5 or 6. She lost 7 out of 8. Crazy. This is so narcissistic to say, oh my God. Hello? Do you have any response? Just like you want 40K? I want some peace of mind. And the next time I go live. Did she say that to him? Just like you want 40. Hello, do you have any response? Just like you want 40K. I want some peace of mind for the next time I go. What is that a response to? Hey everyone, I originally wasn't planning on posting this, but the first screenshot kind of messed up with my vibes. So here it is. Oh, it's a Google Doc. Okay, I guess. Sammy, female, or trans. I'm seeing everything going on today, and since Kaplunk was the one who went into production, I'm not gonna lie, I would be furious with him. He hurt so many careers. Lady Quad, another female. Rank 1 CC defender. Oh god, it's the CC Defense Force. Ew, these are people as bad as the fucking Amber Heard Defense Force. I fucking gained 60 followers after making a video showing you as the Antichrist. Now I'ma have to do a face reveal tonight. Ashlyn, another female. It really is CC Zaza Stack. Don't let these people try to bully you off the internet. I know it's annoying, but use it as an opportunity to gain favor from people who support you. The parasocials will forget about it in a few days. No, they won't. This is going down in history. I guarantee you, of all of the bullshit that ever had, like I said, when they're dusting off the hieroglyphics, this will always be this will be something that people are going to remember, and they're always gonna hold this shit against female gamers. Not not actual gamers, female actual video game players, female gamers. They're always gonna hold this shit against them. Basically, it's free ad revenue for being a shitty person. I just put 12 ads on my YouTube video. Can't make this shit up, dog. I made a quote tweet. These DMs say the timestamp is today, but it was immediately after I uploaded my video and saw all of those hate comments for the first time. Oh, it's the first time? Oh, it's the first time? So the shit that you do consistently is your first time experiencing it? Welcome to the world of video gaming. Tough. First time saying I was ringleader who got you kicked. I am not. I'll take the screenshots insulting you to the chin, but readers added context. CC was the team captain. She had every opportunity to not only stop her teammates from bullying, harassing Kingsman during and even after the tournament, but also not do so herself. God damn, those are a lot of posts. Have you ever played Marvel Rivals with your good vibes on the line? The sad part is CCFPS has a known history for attacking people or trash talking and tried to say she had one bad day just for community notes to tell you you're lying to do this a lot. And you do this a lot. And that Kingsman 265 situation isn't the only crazy. Is crazy. Gotta love it. CCFPS ugly as fuck. Why did I bookmark this? Oh, well, okay. I know why. I'm gonna just sit here and say this. I think that this is beneath you to do this. Whoever that fucking said this, Sin Senna, I get it. You're pissed off for what she did. This is female behavior. To go off on looks on somebody, female behavior. Don't do this. Don't do this. I don't care how she looks. Don't do this. Right? True. Ugly inside and out. Now, if you was to say ugly inside, yeah. Can you not with this shit? Oh, is this a female? Female hands wrote this? Can we not with this shit? She can dish it? She can dish it. Time for her to deal with it. Nah, because he has a point. The last dandelion had a. Oh, that was what I was laughing at. Okay, now I know why I bookmarked it. That was kind of funny. Kitty Cat Sheep says, I'm a lady who plays Marvel Rivals. Kingman265 was right. That Widow player should have switched. Why are we choosing fun over 40k in a tournament in this economy is beyond me. Now her and her little friends made it to 100. Made 10,000 times worse. 100,000 times worse for the rest of the women in the game. Girl gamers, this is what happens when you don't gatekeep your fucking hobbies. This is what happens. This is what happens. Sure, it's great to have a fun in a game, I get it. But man, it's a prize on the line. Lock in. Then we need to have all the fun later. Exactly what I said. I came back to 5.6k likes from just my thoughts. I watched the rest of their plays from Big Puffer stream, and man, that team captain was not it. Widow still should have switched. Her man made it much worse. The guy who hosted this either shouldn't host anymore or make better rules. Good vibes, they said. Did you just get banned? I was watching yesterday's VOD, got an error, and now I can't find your channel. Yes, it's because I typed kill yourself in chat. That's not what a person with good vibes would say to somebody. Shit. It was not a gender issue. It was some bully issue. I'm glad they got exposed. This is a gender issue. No. Don't let any of these girl gamers gaslight you into thinking this is not a fucking mean girl type behavior from the Hive. This is 100% Hive mentality. Hive mentality dictates men are beneath you unless you're benefiting from them and they're agreeing with everything, or you put down men, right? And unless they're fucking hot and you want to fuck them, and then you're a fucking doormat. If you're not a doormat, every other man in your radius, you put them down. Get the fuck out of here. This is not a gender issue. This was some bully issue. I'm glad they got exposed and now paying back for what they have done. I hope this won't affect other women in the game. We don't need another reason to be sexist to spread hate. The guy who posted the Google Doc apparently apologized, but man, he did a lot of damage. I want it to not affect this man, but it's going to be hard. This is 100% a fucking gender thing, and if you don't think so, you're bugging. A lot of women. Oh, damn! Look at them flags. Damn! Somebody inside of the group, one of the alleys. Look at these flags, dog. We got LGBT trans. Wait, why the fuck does the LGBT have a flag if it's not in the trans? Isn't the LGBT incorporating trans people? So why is there a trans flag for the LG? I never thought of that. Palestine upside down, Palestine on the side. I guess I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, a lot of women behave like this when they are in groups. So it is in fact a gender issue. The hive mind. This is crazy. A broken clock is right twice a day. I'm actually positively reading something from one of these motherfuckers with multiple retarded flags in their bio. Crazy shit. What the fuck is this? It's like male, female. I don't know what that is. I think that's trans also. I don't know. A lot of women behave like this when they're in groups. So it is, in fact, a gender issue. You just hate it that people are calling them out for their BS. So automatically you start to throw labels like misogynistic. This is a male-dominated hobby at the end. Deal with it or get the fuck out. Is this a troll account? I think this is a troll account. Okay. Yeah, because I'm about to say, is there Palestine? Is that Palestine? Why is it upside down? Why is it to this? I don't know. Maybe it is a real flag. I don't know. Good job. Talk shit to Kingsman now, Hazaza. I don't talk shit. I just tell people to shut up when they talk shit. That's all. I didn't talk shit at all. When did I talk shit? Shush, Kingman. You're not allowed to talk. I'm not siding with CC and her bully group, and neither with you and people like you. It's not too hard to call bullies out without hating on one another. You would have a complete different energy if men would have been the ones acting like that. Call them out when you seen. I knew that this was a troll account. So this is an account that on the surface, if you're not paying attention, you would think that they're one of them fucking LGBT HDTV allies. But this account is made specifically to troll those people. And you heard what I said. A broken clock is right twice a day. Now this clock has been right quite some time, and you just got to pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? You would have had a completely different energy if men would have been the ones acting like that. Call them out then. You seem more worried about your gender. I already do. What the fuck? What do you want me to do? I called them bad people and bullies, and I felt bad for Kingsman. He's totally right. And hopefully, Cece is gonna lose her partner. Cece has a partnership? Cece has a partnership? Imagine. This is exactly what I said in the beginning. You have men who are infinitely times better than these fucking women. And it's not to sit there and say women shouldn't also be given opportunities, right? But a woman who is mediocre at best at these fucking video games that comes with the vibes are more promotional to these type of things than people who actually are in the trenches playing it. And mind you, not bad people, not toxic people, than people who are actually top 500, right? Breaking top 1,000, pushing out content on the fucking grind. And then you'll get some chick who'll be like, hi guys, it's me here, Amanda47 and I love playing this character, teehee, 1,000 views. Can I sniff your feet, queen? $50. Come on. Toxic misandric behavior compiled by a bunch of entitled women with massive egos. There. Please take help. That's my last response to you. Sadly, it did affect other women because the misogynistic people are now That's not misogynistic. That's not misogynistic what we're doing, or what most people are doing. No, it was a gender issue. It's 100% a gender issue. Don't let them gaslight you into thinking it's not. But in the aftermath of all of this,
Hey, I have to tell you something. I absolutely cannot tell you that. Okay, no. Like actually, because for real, like we need to stop with the gifted because no, let me actually explain this here. Because somebody off of stream randomly who heard about the drama sent me alone $3,000. They sent me enough money if I got first place from the tournament. On their own! On their own! He didn't ask for anything. I messaged him on Discord, I'm like, are you f***ing insane? What are you doing? He's like, I don't need the money. Take it.
bros. W for the bros. That's what we love to see. Listen, he better than me. And I believe I'm a decent person. I'm not a good person. I'm not a bad person. I lean more on the good side. He's better than me because I'd have not have said a word. I'd have been listen, this is your moment. Eat it up. You eating good right now, Kingsman. Eat it the fuck up. Listen, you can pay for college now. Now you got eyes on you. Now you're getting a bunch of subs. Now all of this shit, eat it the fuck up. Leave the fucking Hive, those fucking harpies, those harlots. You know, the final dandelion looking ass. And your tail lights. Oh, is it your tail lights? Whatever like that. And your backlights. Don't even. Listen, you better than me. You better than me, dog. Let your game speak for itself. Let your gaming, man, you don't understand. Some shit like this would have happened to me. Listen. This is your moment, Kingsman, to take off like a fucking rocket ship. You better do it. You better fucking do it. I would do it. Believe me, if these fucking harpies had the chance to do it, they would do it. How do we know? Because they do it all the time. They did do it in this situation. After being kicked from his 40,000 Marvel tournament, I mean, just look at it.
Chris with the 200 gifted subs, bro. Oh my god. We are almost at 10,000 active subscribers on Twitch. Do you know how crazy 200 gifted is? Oh my fucking god, bro. Chris.
Listen, this is the beginning of something for you, Kingsman, and you need to ride this shit till the wheels fall off. You're humble. You're apparently a good person. Listen, more men need people like you to look up to in video gaming. We don't need the toxic fake fucking Hassan Hassabis or even the fucking Asmongols at this fucking point. And I don't even dislike or like Asmongold. I think that a lot of shit that he says is good. I think a lot of shit that he says is bad. We need actual gamers in the trenches going up and showing the shit that most guy gamers and girl gamers, because you don't gotta only be for guys. Because I'm not a fucking asshole. we accept all fucking actual gamers, not the girl gamers who invaded the space. Ride this bitch until the wheels fall off. Anyway, that's the video. I wish the best for this guy, and I hope that these other girls learn their fucking lesson, but of course they won't. Of course they won't. Anyway, catch you guys next time. Peace.